When I start my moon paintings, I like to lay down a thin layer of water with a little bit of color just to have the shape of the moon. And then I go back and fill it in with a little bit darker shades to define certain spots. And then I add texture using pink Himalayan salt and little splatters of pink.
So that's why you smell like drywall.
Shut up! Well, at the coffee shop, I found these quotes. For true independence and freedom, make a job, not just take a job, by Julian Godfrey. And the most wasted of all days is one without laughter by E.E. Cummings. Here's me taking a break while the first layers dry. Now that I have most of the color laid down, I'm just going to go back and define some lines and round out the moon and add some shading to create more contrast. So today I originally wanted to film outside, but it's summer in Texas. It's really hot. Right, Fake? It's really hot. Really hot outside. And then today wasn't that sunny, but it was still really hot and muggy. So I decided to hang out at a new cafe that I found and do my videos and paintings here. Right, Blake? Yes. And if I had to give advice on painting these moons, I would just say having patience and letting the layers dry, and like with any other type of watercolor painting, layering is key. Also, a cool thing with watercolors is that even when the paint dries, if you just wet your brush a little bit, you can smear the dried paint on the actual paper to help blend it in with the other colors, and this gives it that moon looking effect. And another nice thing about painting moons is that you can just do it purely from your imagination. You don't really have to look at a picture of a moon to do it. I mean, you can, but if you kind of have a general idea, that's all you really need to think about when you lay down the colors. Okay, and I know that the music has looped again. I'm just using clips from this app called it's called Video Shop. And this track playing is called Elevator. So this clip is just gonna have this video is gonna have lots of various clips of music. One day I'll download some real music. Not that this isn't real music, but I'll download some songs that are longer. But for now, this will just have to do. So what I'm doing now is taking the darkest shade and filling in the dark side of the moon. This helps give it a rounded shape. And then I'm going to take that dark shade of purple and put some spots of it in other parts of the moon so that it looks like one uniform moon. And as you saw, I just dabbed some white paint to fill in some spaces and to highlight certain spots to enhance the roundness of the moon. This song now playing is called Drunk. I thought the name was funny, so I wanted to tell you guys what it was called. Hee hee. Just in case y'all were wondering, the watercolors. Yes, Blake? Yes. Come on. Here, you can hold it. Just in case y'all were wondering, the watercolor brand I'm using is called Sennelier. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's French. Sennelier. Anyways, I'll put the name in the bio. That way y'all can check out the paints if you want to. I got them off of Amazon. I can't remember the price. I think it was like $20. But it's like a tiny palette, and it has a good amount of basic colors. The only color it's really missing is black. I wish they had a black watercolor palette in there, but that's okay. I'll probably just buy it separately. But they're super smooth and easy to paint with. This one artist that reviewed it said that they paint like buttery love. And actually, I went to the website and checked them out, and they put like honey in the paint, like real honey made from bees. So anyways, yeah, they put a lot of love in their paint, and you can tell by the vibrancy and the smoothness when using them. Okay, Blake. Cough it out, cough it out. So yeah, I really like them. I never really watercolored before from a side of using this Crayola brand when I was like in elementary school. But I saw some watercolor paintings, and it really inspired me to pick up a palette and a brush and just try it out myself, and I really like it. And watercolors are nice because you don't have to thoroughly wash your brush every single time you use it like you do with oil paints or acrylic paints. And it comes in like a tiny palette that you can carry around, and all you really need is water and a brush and paper, and you can create your painting anywhere you go. And this brush I'm using is just a Target brush that Fred found at Target for me. It came in like a set of 5 different brushes. But yeah, just really simple supplies. And this is just some watercolor paper that I found at Joann's. It's pretty good for what I'm doing now, but in the future I think I would pick something with more thickness so that it doesn't wrinkle when it gets wet. And it's not a huge deal because once everything dries I can flatten it out between books. But yeah, here's the moon. Now after it dries, I'm going to add some finishing touches with gold pen and a Sharpie to customize it for my friend. You want to eat my ice cream? You can have a little bit, but leave me some. Don't eat all the chocolate part. Leave me some chocolate. Don't eat all the chocolate. So this painting is for one of my good childhood BFFs, and I remember as a kid when I went to her house she had a lot of cats. So I hope she's still into cats because she is getting a custom moon painting with 2 kitties on it. So yeah, I'm just kind of freestyling it, doing some line art with basic kitty shapes around the moon to complete this look. Now I'm getting a little risky here. I didn't put down any pencil marks. Just kind of going at it with a Sharpie, so whatever comes out, comes out. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta take chances, make mistakes, and get messy. Does anyone remember that from the Yellow School Bus? I meant to say the Magic School Bus. I used to love that show so much. Go Science! Okay, finally, here is the final product. I just did a close-up so you can see the details of the gold paint and the splatters. As you see, there's little specks. It's not perfect, but that's okay. There's my cat moon painting. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, please subscribe.